Today we're going to look at a very unique Airbnb setup. So it's two properties that are rented as one to corporate travelers, usually in South Austin. And the owner owns one unit and they manage the other unit. And combined, they make over $1 million a year. So let's check it out so we can see how you can do it too. All right, we've got Rachel and Joe here, the owners and managers of these properties. So this is a unique setup because you guys own the one next door, you used to live there, and you manage this one.
Correct.
But you rent them together to big groups.
Yes, so we can sleep 24 people in this house. It's gonna have 9 bedrooms total. Each bedroom has a king size bed, so that way everyone feels that they have their own space. And then we have a few little bunk rooms. People that want to throw kids into or don't mind kind of like sharing a bed or...
Okay, and so how much do these properties make combined annually when you rent them as one unit?
Combined, I just looked at this, it's just around $1 million, looking at, there's 3 listings essentially. This independent one, the one we have next door, and then the combined, so if you look at that, year to date, we're at about $690,000 and well on track to hit that $1 million mark.
That's amazing.
For these 2 houses, yeah.
Wow, but for 2 houses. Well, let's go check out the rest of this house.
Okay, this right here is just the most beautiful chef's kitchen. The owner just pulled all the stops with this one. She has a Sub-Zero fridge, Wolf appliances, steamer, Miele dishwasher in here. Yeah, let's go out on the back patio. You've still got all of the city behind you.
Okay, this has a pool. I didn't even see that.
Yep, we have Black's Barbecue, just literally right behind that fence right there.
I love that. Well, let's check out the sleeping area.
Okay.
I think this is a really good touch, having a few snacks, because I know when I am coming in late with my kids and I'm like probably really hungry but don't want to stop to get anything, like that, I would be like, oh my God.
Yes, we provide snacks for our larger rentals for just that. There's usually 12 people coming in here and someone's always hungry. We have our guest room right here.
Love it. Oh, a Peloton.
And we have a Peloton in here.
I love this.
Which gets used quite frequently. People actually really like this amenity that we have here. Here's your view of downtown.
Look at that.
This is why people stay here.
And I saw a glimpse of it.
A glimpse, well, this bathtub is to die for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it probably takes about 20 minutes to fill up because it's so big, but it's a great soaking tub. Oh. This is the room that we converted right here.
I love this.
This was a walk-in closet. We kept the existing dressers in here, and then we added a hanger rack so that we could use the space, take more people in, make more revenue for our clients, but then also have just what they need is just a place to put their clothes. Part of what we like to feature in our living room is adding Xpera House to all of our TVs, which is, what it does is it does it live streaming. It does a concierge service that you can pre-order things from. We'll send out an email prior to, but then also when you get here, you could book like a half-day horseback riding right there. And it's just,
you can book that. It's
yeah.
My name.
Down here is where we have our game room. This is where the owner, she had her kids live. So one room, Jack and Jill room with an attached bathroom back there, pool table.
How old were these kids?
Well, they grew up here. They lived here, and one's going off to college right now.
Oh my gosh, what a place to live. This house is amazing, and I want to go check out the one next door that you rent also. So you own that one and you manage this one for another owner. So I would like to hear kind of the ins and outs of how that works. What made you decide to do that? Did you have to talk them into this, or how? I want to know all of it.
Managing and owning are definitely 2 different things. When you own a property, you don't have to deal with the day-to-day, every little thing that happens.
So I have questions now about, so when you rent it together and you own one and you're making the income from one and then you're managing the other, how does that get split up? Is it split up by like occupancy, by percentage?
We have 3 listings. So we have 1 listing for each property and then we have a double listing.
But you as a manager are actually making more than the 50-50 because you're taking a percentage of their 50%.
That's correct.
So that's a good way to make more than 50.
Yes, yeah, it does. And it works out for everybody.
And the one thing that really sets this apart from anything else, one, there's not a lot like it, but the host can earn passive income on both the advertisements here as well as the commercials on the streaming, as well as any commissions commissions that you may do for concierge type services.
So this hooks up with your property management software, and then it sends to the guest, like after they've booked, but before they check in, and it gives them these options of different things they can book before they get here. And then this acts as like a home screen on the TV with all the things that they booked. You can stream your movies and stuff there, and then you're making money off of the advertisements from the home screen. Is that right?
That's right. So you're going to elevate the guest experience. You know, they get to see their name in lights. You know, it's something different. From a host perspective, you know, kind of emphasizes your branding as well. Plus, you earn additional revenue. We also have in-house product placements, so it's kind of three-dimensional advertising, where you have in-house products. You'll have an ad here, and then when you're watching TV, the advertiser can also be on that. So you're hitting them in three different ways.
This room is really cool. So what's going on in here? What is this?
Yeah, well, this used to be a garage, and as you can see, we've done a lot with it, right? We're getting 4 more guests here with full over 4 bunks. We've got a little workout facility, you know, yoga mats, obviously there's punching bags, some games, ping pong, you know, Pac-Man. So it's really it's a multifunctional room, and they, you know, guests love it, and it's really, you know, in terms of the cost, was really relatively small.
Okay, so now we're in the backyard of the second house, and I see why this thing makes so much money now.
Yeah, this is really the $1 million view here. And we like to call this house the ultimate Austin experience. You can literally smell, just in the hint, Terry Black's barbecue right down below. This property with this view has probably about a 25% premium to the property next door, just based on this alone.
You got a huge pool. Oh, you got the oversized Jenga. That's fun. You got is that a
gas,
like a propane
yes,
fire pit? Love
yep.
that. Man, what a great backyard. I'm jealous. I want to move in.
Yeah, I want to move back.
Oh my goodness, this is even better than downstairs. Yeah, what a thing to wake up to in the mornings. What a view. All right, Joe and Rachel, thank you so much for showing us these beautiful properties. I am so impressed with the work that you've done. And you guys have been doing this for about 7 years now, maybe a little bit longer. What's the biggest lesson that you've learned doing this?
Well, I'd say there's really kind of 2 main keys to our success. Obviously the location. I mean, you really can't change that about your property. But then the other thing is, and this really is where Rachel shines, is the hospitality, right? At the end of the day, we're in the hospitality business. You have to make them feel like they're at home, that they're important. There's gonna be things that come up, issues. You need to really just be able to show that, hey, we care, we showed up, and we're gonna make this right if we can. And that goes a million miles. Great, great advice. Well, again, thank you so much. If our viewers want to follow you or follow these houses or book them, where can they find you? Yeah, so Instagram, SparkHost _vacations. And then our website is www.sparkhost.com. All right, thanks guys. Thanks a lot.